You're listening to Compass FM. A regular guest here at Compass FM is Heather Anderson. You will have seen the Driving Miss Daisy vehicles driving around North Canterbury, a very busy business, an excellent business, beautifully run, if I might say so. Heather, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, John.
Good to see you back, and you've got your beautiful vehicle sitting out there in the car park looking down. That's a lovely vehicle. That looks to me as if it would be wheelchair friendly, is it?
Yes, so the one that you can see is wheelchair. We have two of those in the fleet. Yes, so they have the ramp in the back as opposed to a hoist that you normally get in a taxi van.
Yep.
So this one's a hoist, which is a lot more easier and really good viewing out the back windows. Yeah, so we have good feedback from them, and we really enjoy driving them too.
I'm sure you do. They're a very smart looking vehicle, actually. Hey, I know that you have in your flyers a line that says something along the lines of "We're family," or "We are family," when family can't be there. What do you mean by that?
So quite often there's family are unable to assist their loved ones to appointments, whether they've got family, work commitments, or they don't live locally. That quite often happens. So that's where we can jump in and provide that service on behalf of the family to get their loved ones to appointments. It might be children, it might be the elderly. And we can stay with the client throughout that appointment just to give that support. And it's just a bit of peace of mind for the family that we provide a safe, friendly, reliable companion service.
Yeah, and if your clients are doing regular business with you, you build up a little bit of a relationship. They know who they might say. Oh, I want Heather to come and pick me up today.
I do get that. Yes,
I bet you would, and that's nice, isn't it?
It is.
There's something special about that. You're not a faceless sort of an organisation. I mean, no offence to taxis, but if you're calling a taxi, you don't know who's going to turn up, and you get that that nice relationship build up there. Tell us a bit about your staff. Speaking of requesting perhaps so-and-so, do they need specific training, to be a companion driver?
Yeah, we do provide extensive training. A Daisy driver has special abilities and qualities about them. We look for people with that have the empathy and respect, patience, and above all, a smile. Very important. So, the training that we go through, obviously all our drivers have to have the passenger endorsement on their licence. And with that was also the vulnerable police check for vulnerable adults and children, which is an extra step again. And all our drivers are first aid trained, and we do extra things like dementia friendly training. So just to get all that under your belt and have that knowledge behind you is really helpful for the clients that we service. Yeah. So and we also do extra NZQA special units for dealing with special needs clients.
Yes.
And how it's appropriate to work with them. We're all about community inclusion, so we want to do the best by our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it sounds pretty thorough, actually, the training. And, of course, as you say, part of the passenger endorsement thing is the police check. So you know that your drivers are good, honest, reliable citizens, as it were.
Yes, definitely.
And, by the way, I have noticed that you are an accredited total mobility provider. So what does that mean, Heather?
So it's a Total Mobility Scheme is a national program that's run by regional council, in this case for us is ECAN and New Zealand Transport Agency. And so this provides subsidised fares for those that have impairments, and I mentioned before about community inclusion, and that's what their mandate is as well. So we're Driving Miss Daisy is an approved provider for that scheme. We're very proud of that accreditation, and so basically you have a card that you provide at the beginning of each trip, and that is scanned through, and it's a GPS through to ECAN, so they can see where we've been, and that subsidised fare is automatically put onto the fare, so you get the reduced amount to pay to us.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Fantastic. What an organisation, Driving Miss Daisy. Where were we before we had you guys here in North Canterbury? That's what I'd like to know. Fantastic organisation, Heather.
Thank you.
Heather Anderson from Driving Miss Daisy North Canterbury. And Heather, if anybody would like to use your services, I guess it's pretty simple getting in touch with you. Just go to the old tickety-tick, or what would you like?
Many forms of contact for us. Obviously, the phone is the most obvious, and we're on 03 312 2936.
Yep.
Or you can go online onto our website and contact us through there as well.
Okay, just use Uncle Google, Driving Miss Daisy, North Canterbury, and Heather Anderson with us.
Compass FM.